Mr. Henry Kinuthia, who shares one of the best Managu farming success stories, says a 40 by 100 feet piece of land under this vegetable can generate 36,000 Kenya shillings per month, as Business Kenya report to the public. How can this be possible? Stay with me as we tackle Managu farming for profit using as little as 50 by 100 plot piece of land from A to Z. Remember, these steps are like bank combination codes. If you miss a dot, you won't get the full picture. African nightshade, or rather Managu, comes in several varieties, consumed as a leafy vegetable, and it is acknowledged to have medicinal value, hence giving it a market euphoria that creates a year-round demand for it. It is rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, iron and calcium. It grows well with altitude ranging between 500 to 2000 meters above sea level. The optimal temperature range is 18 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. It also requires annual rainfall ranging between 500 milliliter to 1200 milliliter. Supplementary irrigation is preferred during dry spell. Moreover, adequate sunlight is required of about 6 hours in a day, for a partial shade reduces yield. If you don't miss the following steps, you're going to be guaranteed of a profit. Step 1. Seed selection and pre-cultivation planning. Seed selection is influenced by the following factors, such as resistance to pests and diseases, local choices, prolonged leaf harvest, leaf size and growth habits. Fast maturing ones are preferred for quick profit. Obtain your seeds from a certified agro dealers or extension officers. Pre-cultivation planning is done before you put your seed in the soil. The following are part of pre-cultivation planning. Market survey. Here you target schools, hospitals, hotels, households, and mama mboga stalls. Next is soil sampling and testing. Test for pH and nutrients to help you apply the right fertilizer. You should never forget to do composting early enough. Use kitchen waste, dry leaves, livestock manure, or any relevant materials, for Managu loves organic matter. Step number 2, land preparation. Before we get deeper here, check if water source is available and nearer to the land. Then, clear bushes, remove existing vegetation cover, remove residues and debris, plow, harrow, and level your land. Incorporate organic matter or compost manure in your land. For our case, 50 by 100 plot require 1 to 2 tons or 8 wheelbarrows. This helps soil fertility, retain moisture, and improve microbial activity. Step number 3, nursery bed establishment and management. Others in this stage they use seed trays, but here we go the conventional way. A very critical issue is site selection. Your site should be fairly flat, well drained, and near to water source. Make raised bed of about 1 meter and 10 to 15 centimeter high or more, depending with your land drainage system. For how long it goes, you can use any convenient length. Fine-till your land and level. Add wood ash or lime to deter ants and soil pests. With your quality seed free from pests and diseases, mix with sand for even sowing. Sow in rows 10 to 20 centimeter apart and cover lightly with soil. On top of it, Mulch the bed with light grasses to regulate temperature. The bed should be shaded to prevent direct sunlight and heavy rainfall. Water gently using a watering can with a rose nozzle. Always avoid overwatering to prevent damping off. Remove mulch after germination, that is 5 to 7 days. Weed regularly to avoid competition. Before transplanting, reduce watering and expose seedlings to full sunlight, usually 3 to 5 days, to harden and toughen them for field survival. Transplanting should be done after 3 to 4 weeks old, when seedlings have at least 4 true leaves. Step number 4. Transplanting. It should be done early in the morning or late in the evening to reduce transplant shock. Water nursery bed before uprooting to ease the removal process. For field layout in transplanting stage, use a spacing of 30 cm between rows and 15 to 20 cm between plants. Make shallow holes of about 2 to 3 cm deep for better field operation. 50 by 100 plot will accommodate approximately 7,000 to 9,000 plants. This varies depending on your spacing. Water your field immediately after transplanting. Step number 5. Crop management. Watering. This is to maintain consistent soil moisture for the first 2 weeks after transplanting. Use drip irrigation or watering can if rainfall fails. Avoid waterlogging. Weed regularly to prevent competition for nutrients, water and sunlight. First weeding is done 2 weeks after transplanting, depending with the weed's pressure. You can mulch with dry grasses or use pre and post-emergency herbicides that is quite selective and systemic to control broadleaf and grasses. I have tested Motoplus 75 Wg at a rate of 35 grams per 20 liter of water and it works super well. Top dressing. Apply nitrogen-rich fertilizer such as CN 2 weeks after transplanting. Place about 5 cm away from plant base. Cover with the soil and add water. Pruning. This is vital for it increases leaf yield and extend vegetative phase. Here it is where profit lies. This is vital for it increases leaf yield and extend vegetative phase. Here is where profit lies. Pinch off or cut the terminal shoot to ensure lateral branch. It is recommended to cut slightly below V-shaped division. Some people call it Y-shaped division. Whatever. Pest and diseases control. The more your plant flourishes, the more it attracts aphids, cutworm, red spider mites. Handle these by spraying insecticide such as Dudutrine, Rangers as per given rate. Some fungal diseases such as damping off might emerge. To control these, avoid overwatering, and if it persists, spray with the fungicide such as Ridomil. Leafy spot diseases also might become a nuisance. These are circular brown or black lesions on leaves. Use curative fungicide and avoid overhead watering. Powder mildew is another one. This is white powder on a leaf surface. Use sulfur-based fungicides. You can also use integrated pest management, IPM, like regularly scouting your field maybe twice a week. Use cultural practices like proper spacing, weeding, and crop rotation. Introduce ladybirds for biological control. There are other organic options like neem, garlic, or chill-based sprays or manure tea. Step number 6, harvesting. Time to reward smart work. This is ready for about 30 to 45 days after transplanting. The leaves are harvested continuously. Harvesting method is like selective picking. Pick mature side branches by knife cutting to avoid bruising the plant. You can also uproot the whole plant when land contract expires or bulk demand call for it, usually near the ends of its harvesting cycle. Always use clean tools, basket, and place harvested leaves in a cool, shaded place immediately. Avoid harvesting in hot hours to reduce wilting. Preferably harvest during evening or early in the morning. Step 7 is post-harvest handling. This preserves quality, improves shelf life, and improves market value. Clean your leaves by gentle washing to remove dirt and insects. Use clean water and avoid soaking for a long time. Sort and grade by removing damaged leaves, yellow leaves, or infested leaves. Grade according to leaf size, color, and overall freshness. During packaging, ensure you use clean, breathable tools like plastic crates or perforated baskets. Avoid overpacking. Always store in a cool, dry place, or you can use refrigeration between temperature of 5 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius to maintain freshness. Transport early in the morning or late in the evening to avoid heat damage. Step number 8 is cost and income analysis. Remember, these are just estimations and they vary drastically depending with your location, market access, and input choices. For a 50 by 100 plot, land preparation will cost 1,500 Kenyan shillings. Seeds will cost 300 shillings per 100 grams. Nursery bed management will cost about 500 Kenyan shillings. Fertilizer and pests and diseases will cost each 650 Kenyan shillings. You can use 300 shillings for transport, 450 for emergency. Use government subsidized fertilizer to lower your costs. In this calculation, we have assumed you own the land and have made it cheap as possible to encourage the youth to get into agribusiness. 50 by 100 plot will yield 300 kg every week. The average farm gate price usually ranges between 30 shillings to 50 shillings per kg. A month has 4 weeks. In 3 months, that is 12 weeks. Your total revenue in a 50 by 100 plot will be 108,000 in 90 days. Net profit will be 103 minus 5,000 for the cost of production. Step number 9 is market. For better market, target mama mboga stalls, open air market, urban groceries, supermarkets, schools, hospitals, hotels, aggregators, or exporters. Use staggered planting to ensure you supply your produce all year round. You can check our video on market hacks revealed to know about staggered planting so as you never misses out. Finally, step 10 is value addition. This system employs both branding and packaging. The market will not always be fair. So in case of grass, dry Managu leaves, package them to sell as herbal tea or vegetable powder. Honestly, as I wind up, all this presentation is tested, but they are still approximate. For more learning and knowledge, refer to Business Kenya, Graduate Farmer, or Google search engine. Now, because farming is a process, the more we improve, the more we upload a new video on a different series about Managu. Stay with us to continue learning. Thank you for your quality time and watching this content. Subscribe. Let us form a community together. We really need you as part of our community. Subscribe, and with you, we make the world a better place.